Welcome everybody to our Leadwell Legacy Call for Monday, November 16th. I'm so happy to be here with you guys tonight, fresh off of our first ever Leadwell Legacy Diamond Retreat. And guys, it was amazing. If you guys saw the pictures, like that just doesn't do it any justice. We had such an incredible time. And, we meant it when we posted that video. If you guys haven't checked out the video that we made, like, sorry, not sorry that you guys weren't there. Because, wow. Like, we had a chef there cooking meals straight out of the Fixate book. We had the amazing Melissa Heredia, who's a superstar, and size cast member, like, do a live class. We had Al Butter, who I wanted to kill because he came over to me to make me do knee taps even higher. Like, hello, hasn't he seen the size of my thighs? Like, I can't get my thighs up that high. But he's great because he just pushed me to go harder. And he pushed all of us to go harder. So it was really fantastic. I want to thank my husband, who actually wanted a photographer, and I can't wait for you guys to see the pictures. He and Cindy, because Cindy has an amazing eye for photography, and she has great editing skills as well. Cindy and Alex did a great job with all of our pictures, which you guys will see rolling out soon. Nicole Montalvo Lopez, she did such a beautiful job with our makeup. I mean, it was like a spa day. We were hanging out, singing along to Mariah Carey while Nicole did our makeup. It was like such a sisterhood in there, sisterhood plus Al. Jenny Eduardo was so great. Like, first of all, she's crazy. You'll hear stories coming out of that. But Jenny was awesome in the kitchen, helping out our chef with all of the meals. She was there, like, cutting up the mozzarella and serving. And Melissa and Al for teaching. And I want to thank everybody who had a role in putting everything together because it was incredible. Hi to whoever that is, but mute yourselves. Yeah, it was just such a fantastic time, and I want to thank, all the diamonds that were there for the incredible time that we had together, and you'll hear more about that tonight. So let's get right into our announcements. In the 400 Club this week, we have Charisse Marte, Beth Elvira, Maggie Estevez, Danielle Gallipoli, Asia Kaki, and Shaheen Lakhani, who is never off that list. That's fantastic. And if there's any coaches that are wondering what that means that you did about $400 in sales in your business this week. That's what it means to be in these clubs. In the 500 Club, tied with 670 volume points, Melissa Heredia and myself. Melissa's always there, so congratulations, girl. Now let's get to the rank advancements for the week. We have one new Emerald coach, Jennifer Tutuven. Congratulations, girl. That means you've activated your business center, and now you're eligible for a Team Cycle bonus. We have a brand new Diamond coach, and it was really such an honor to be able to have her with us at the retreat and get to know her better. Anna Monge, congratulations. That's amazing. I'm so happy to have you as one of the new leaders of our team. And of course, whenever there's a shiny new diamond, there is usually a new 1-star qualifying coach, solidifying your leadership, Elena Zelaya. Congratulations, Elena. I'm so proud of you. You're amazing. And you're part of an amazing team, so it's no doubt that you're doing big things. Now, with that said, there's just one more announcement, which is that on, I think it's December 12th, Team Eagle will be doing their holiday party, and Kim Carver's coming out. Kim was actually a huge part of our weekend. He made it out really far to be able to spend time with us yesterday. And whoever knows Kim, he was on our call a couple of weeks ago. He's amazing. So if you guys want to party with Kim, make sure you come to the Team Eagle party. For those of you in the tri-state area, it's definitely going to be worth it. December 12th. I'll post the link in Leadwell Legacy so that you guys are able to go. And we have, yes, thank you, Shaheen. I'm sorry I missed it. Last but definitely not least, Ayman Kassam Daudalia, another new Diamond coach. Ayman, like, you are a rock star. I'm so proud of you. You're amazing. I can't wait to actually meet you. You're down in Florida. We're going to have to make this happen. Maybe you can come to our Team Eagle party and we can party together. Again, congrats. So let's get to this call. Tonight we have Anna Monge, our brand new diamond coach, Elena Zelaya, our brand new star diamond qualifying coach, and Elvira Cabreja, who's also a really new coach to our team and who hit diamond recently. So the three of them will be talking tonight about their experience at our first ever diamond retreat. Take it away, ladies.
All right, so I guess I'm starting. Hi, guys. I'm Anna, and thank you so much for those congratulations. It's really, really awesome. So what Elena, Elvira, and I did is we just separated, kind of divvied up the weekend. So I just wanted to focus in on some of the takeaways I got from one particular speaker. His name is Alex Reese, and he's an accountant and a financial advisor who came and spoke to us. And he gave lots and lots of great tangible tips that we can use to really further our business. And I got 3 takeaways from him, and I'm just going through them quickly. A lot of them are actually acronyms, so I'll go slowly and I'll spell them out for you as well. So my first takeaway is understanding what is work in our business. And what work is something called an IPA, not the beer, but an income producing activity. So what are these income producing activities? According to what Alex told us, it's definitely explaining the business. So basically bringing, recruiting coaches or recruiting people to join your challenge group, talking about what our business is, what we do, what these challenge groups are all about. The second one is making phone calls. And I took that to be not only inviting, but also getting those people that you invite on a phone call to talk to them about our business, to talk about the coaching opportunity, to tell them and let them know about the our challenge groups. When you get them on the phone, they really hear your enthusiasm for it, and it's just an easier way to explain to them instead of trying to do it through either Facebook messaging or text. So it would be easier and more efficient to do it that way as well. One of the other key points within this that he really hit home was that recruiting is basically the lifeblood of our business. So either recruiting to our challenge groups or recruiting people to join our team. Like that's what keeps us going. That's what basically makes our reach a lot larger, so for us to help more people, and it also helps us increase our business monetarily. Now, on thinking about recruiting, that brings me to my second point, which is referrals. So he basically hit home in terms of referrals for me. I never actually thought about asking past challengers or even family members or friends about referrals, but now he really broke it down on how we can totally ask for this. Well, first, just think about the type of person that you would want for your team. Think about that avatar that we keep hearing. Like, who do you want? Who's that type of person that you want to attract? It could be whatever it is, just have it in your head, and then basically go out to your friends and your family members, get them on the phone, and have them think about the types of people that they know that have those particular characteristics. So it could be anywhere from the person having a family, being a certain age group, having a particular educational background, whatever it may be. Ask your friends and your family for that. I would even go as far as using the memory jogger all over again and calling up those people and getting the referrals from them as well. This is how, we will continue to build our business and build up our reach. And a great way that Alex broke down for us on how to ask for referrals is an acronym called SWEAT. So not SWEAT, STEAM. Wow, I'm so sorry. STEAM. So STEAM. So you would want to look for someone. You could ask them for someone who they know that's either good in sales. That's yes. So or someone who likes to show people how to do things. For E, someone who's excited or has a lot of positive energy. Or A, someone who's active, either in their church, in a group, in a sorority, in something that's outside of their normal jobs. And then M, finally, someone who's money motivated. So someone who can actually think and see the business side of what we do. and understanding. Um, let's see, and yes, of course, at the end of the day, really get them on the phone so that way they can, after they can't think of anybody else, make them go through their own phone or their Facebook friend list and have them give you photos as well. Alrighty, and then, God, I'm kind of nervous. Okay, so that brings my last point is to track, the last key takeaway is to track our income. So basically, we all need to know how much we're making every month and every year. So then that way we can increase and basically increase our income from there. So this will just basically help us understand how much farther we want to reach, what other goals we would want to set for ourselves, just to understand that a little bit more. And Alex gave us a great equation that we can use to figure out how much money we should basically make every day. Now, think about this. Let's just say we work Beachbody about 5 days a week. We get a couple of weeks of vacation. We're not working our weekends. We're basically treating this as if we were kind of going to a normal corporate job. If you take all of that into consideration, you're basically working your business 250 days a year out of the 364. So now take those 250 days, basically put a line right above them as if you were dividing, and then think of a number, think of that income amount that you would want to make next year. So once you understand like how much you made this year, think about how much you would want to make next year. Make it a reasonable stretch goal. So take that number, take that amount of money, divide it up by the 250 days of the year that you're going to work your business, and that equals the amount of money that you would need to make every single day for you to reach that particular goal. When he broke this down for me, I really just thought like the light bulb completely went off for me. And I think it just made a lot more sense to break down the goals into little chunks, basically this everyday goal that you would need to hit in order for you to hit that major goal. So whether you want to make 50 grand, 100 grand, or $1 million next year, you would break it down in terms of daily manageable goals. So that's basically it for me. I saw something in the chat. Yeah,
that was just me making notes of what you were saying, Anna.
Yeah, of course, we're so type A and Emerald. But yeah, that was basically it for me. I know it was very much focused on the business, but that's how I really think about this. And it was amazing to hear some of these takeaways and understand some of these acronyms that just make it so much easier to focus in on the business side of Beachbody. Thanks, guys.
Wait. How did you feel, though, to be around such crazy sapphires and your teammates? Like, how did you feel?
Oh, my God. I was completely and utterly out of my element. Like, I walk in and I felt like I was scared. But, no, it was an amazing time. I felt the energy. It was after a while, I knew I had to take let me just take my 1 hour to sit in the room and breathe there for a second and then come back down. So I just took my breaks, but it felt really, really amazing. You guys are so awesome.
You're awesome. Thank you so much for that recap. Alex really did a great job. We're going to have him on a team call to break this stuff down for us.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't do it justice. I really don't.
You did a great job. And with that, we'll give it over to Elena.
Hey, everyone. Thanks for inviting me to be on the call, to speak on the call, Audrey. Appreciate it. So I want to go over some major points, some takeaways from Kim Carver when he spoke on Sunday. And honestly, it's really hard for us to just like do 3 points from, these awesome conversations that we had with these leaders and just like from our experience overall. So if you have any questions, definitely feel free to hit us up afterwards, or if there's any questions. So we're, just touching like icing on the cake. So the first one is choosing your salad over the ice cream. So our business is really built on our 3 vital behaviors. And one of them is being proof the product works. And it's hard. It's hard to work out. It's hard, but it's not hard, right? Like, it's hard to work out and make sure you're on top of your, eating healthy and making the right choices, but it really does come down to those every single day choices, right? It's about that discipline, the discipline to be able to choose the salad even when you really want the ice cream. And so Kim talked a lot about developing discipline because willpower only gets you so far. And when that willpower and when that motivation runs out, what do you have? And all you can bank on is on that discipline. And so making sure that you're developing that every single day is going to be crucial to your business, whether you're doing, whether it's in terms of your personal development, working out daily so that you're proof of product works, or even just inviting every single day, right? These daily disciplines don't seem like a big deal in the short run, in that very moment, but over time they do expand and they do have an impact. I'll give you a perfect example. Anna is actually an example. There was so many times that Anna would invite, and she's like, no one is buying, no one wants to change, everyone wants to be unhealthy forever. I'll use a nicer word. And it was frustrating for her. And and she kept pushing, and then bam, one day she becomes a diamond. And it seems like one day she's a diamond, and it's not like that. It's because all of that effort and hard work that she put every single day paid off, right? And it seems like this just magical miracle experience that happened right before we went to our diamond retreat, but she's been working hard every day. Not Monday, maybe Wednesday, maybe a Saturday, every day. And so you have to, Kim asked us to Kim helped us reflect on, are we really tuning into our business every day? Are we doing 3 vital behaviors and being disciplined every day? So choose the salad over the ice cream. Second one is that there is no secret. There's no magic formula. There isn't something that Lindsay Matway and all the other superstars know, that we don't know. It's really that they just work every single day. They work hard every single day. They don't quit when they don't see immediate results. They don't quit when they don't get any responses 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 months, or 6 months. That's what typically happens. People don't want to put in the work over a long period of time, and so they quit in the short run, never waiting to see the results in the long run. And so Kim asked us to think about the long term, to think about our business in the long run. Are we building organizations and businesses that have strong foundations that will last in the long run? Or are we just moving forward and ranking up and, just trying to make sales or whatever it is, right? So thinking in the long run, slow and steady wins the race. And the third topic, and a major topic that I think just was really the umbrella of a lot of what he had to say, was about your purpose and having confidence in your purpose and certainty in your purpose. A lot of times, I think a major example that stood out was we often question our abilities as coaches when things don't go our way or right. So if someone decides that they don't want to buy a challenge pack, or someone decides that they no longer want to be in a challenge group, it starts spiraling out of control into, I'm not a good coach, or I did something wrong, or the blame always comes back on us, and so much that somehow it snowballs into this.
I don't understand what she's saying. Oh, I'm sorry.
And somehow it snowballs into this, I'm not good enough, I can't do this, I'm not going to see that. And it digs deeper into our fears, whatever fears we have about ourselves, our insecurities, and our beliefs. And so Kim really challenged us that when we see those things happening, when we see that snowball effect happening, to stop and think, become aware. What are your fears? What are you thinking about? What is at the core of, why you want to quit, or why, all of a sudden it just went from, I didn't sell a challenge pack to, I'm not good enough for this. That's a big leap. Like, how do you go from, she didn't answer, or he didn't answer me, or no one, everyone said no this week, to, I'm a failure? That's huge. And recognizing, being aware of that, owning that, shining light on that fear, and then just kind of balancing it back out, right? There's a spectrum, and balancing it back to, okay, maybe it's not that I'm not good enough. It's definitely not that. What is it, right? I know I have this fear, so let's bring it back down a notch, right? And I'm guilty of this. I suffer from self-esteem and low self-esteem and confidence, and I'm really harsh on myself. And so just like being reminded to be self-aware, and it's okay to be afraid and to have those fears and just to own it. That was really, really important. So again, pick the salad. There's no real secret. Just work really hard, develop discipline, and know that you have a purpose and have confidence in that purpose. Make it unshakable, and don't allow anyone to tell you any different.
Those are probably some of my favorite takeaways as well. Like that ice cream and the kale thing has been in my head all day. And he just said, like, don't be emotional. Like, it's children make those emotional decisions to want the ice cream right now without thinking ahead about what is actually good for us, what we need. We have to discipline ourselves to keep choosing what's hard every day so that we get better at it. That's what makes people successful. It's not that they're really good at things that unsuccessful people aren't good at. It's just that they chose to do what's hard and eat the kale every day instead of eating the ice cream. Eating the ice cream is when we throw ourselves the pity party too, that we're not good at this. Because come on, sometimes it feels kind of good to play the victim, right? Admit it. It does. Sometimes it does. It's easier than having to do the work. Thank you, Elena. Great recap. Now we give it over to Elvira.
Good evening, everyone.
Do you have like your cell phone open, or is it because Willie's in the room with you?
Willie's in the room. He's gonna plug.
Okay.
Okay, there. Sound good?
Yeah, it's better.
Thank you for this opportunity. The ladies actually did an awesome job of summarizing the key points we learned on our personal development trainings, which was awesome. And I want to kind of just highlight and bring it all together for everyone. So I am pretty new to the business and as a new coach, which is extremely exciting. And then I would have the opportunity to go to this leadership event, which was even that much more exciting. But of course, fears came over me, and I'm like, oh my God, I don't know anybody. How about if no one likes me? And how about if I say something stupid? A bunch of like emotions just came over me, and I was just very, very afraid in a way. So both excitement and my fear of rejection was very potent. And as I continued on my way there, and as I arrived, all that was still there. But I had no choice but to go per my sponsor, Coach Easy. She's like, you gotta go. So I was there, and honestly, it was one of the best experiences of my life. Yes, the excitement and the fear were there, but as I was observing and looking, and I was to the side, just trying to get comfortable, the main thing that I noticed was laughter. I mean, everybody was just laughing and enjoying themselves and just loving and being free, which was nice, because I'm like, no, I just need to warm up. Once I warm up, I'm also going to be there making jokes and bonding with everybody. So that was beautiful actually to see, because laughter is therapeutic, right? So we were just laughing continuously. Also, what I noticed was our commonalities, and specifically with the business, mostly is how much we had in common with fears and struggles and things. I mean, these are leaders in the business. These are leaders that are making it happen, and they still have fears. They still have things that they're struggling with, which was like refreshing to hear, because in the grind, we think we're all alone. We think that we're the only ones dealing with something. So hearing it and hearing other tips to deal with something was nice and refreshing, and say, okay, I can get through this, you know? Also, knowledge. I mean, having all that knowledge in one house was amazing. Like, if I could record the entire time, I would. And then I would bring it over to my team so they can absorb and learn as well, which is incredible. And the last two things that I wanted to highlight was unity and bonding. Like, we actually took the time to not just learn, not just work out, but also bond, to get to know each other, speak to each other, dance with each other, which, you know, that brings you just closer that much more. And I just need to say that last day when we decided to do the music video, and me knowing how working with groups is, I mean, my background, I've had to work with groups a lot, and I know how challenging it is. So I'm like, oh my God, this could either make us or break us. I really am curious to see how we can make this come together. And it was such an amazing view. Like, it was so awesome how everybody took their role and was able to participate, and no one was trying to be the complete leader of it. Everybody had, it's like everything was falling into place, which was so nice and so hard with a group of ladies and one guy trying to make this music video. But just bringing it all together was huge, because it's not easy. So that to me just showed me that I am in the right team. I am in the right place with the right type of people, that when I am feeling a certain way, I can come to the team page and say, hey, I need help with this. And I know that everybody would some way, somehow pitch in. So I was very, very nervous being in a house full of people I did not know other than social media. So at the end, it was just like, it was like a little vacation from my normal routine. And it was awesome seeing people like-minded and that we're out there for the same cause, which was beautiful. That's what I have to say.
Yeah, I could say that making that video, if you're an emerald or an introvert, like, that was a scary thing. Even for me, like, I really had to push myself out there. And you being a brand new coach who's an emerald and an introvert, that must have been difficult. But you did a great job, and I think we all did a great job. And I want you guys to tell me if you're going to be at the next Diamond Retreat. I want you guys to go to the page and tell me if you've got what it takes to make it happen, and go. You know, you don't get to have the fun unless you put in the work, and do it consistently. So thank you guys for being on tonight. Thank you to Anna, Elena, and Elvira for sharing. Congrats to all of the rank advancements. And I put the information for the holiday party on the team pages, so I hope to be able to party with all of you guys there. Maybe we'll, do another video over there. All right, guys, good night and have a great week. And make sure you go hit Success Club. Good night.